Well, hey there, folks. So what I have here is a sealed halogen light right here. High beam, low beam combination. Your standard Sylvania halogen. Here I have an LED light I ordered off of eBay. I actually ordered 4 of them to replace these. Now, this center here, it actually lights up red, which I could care less about. You use this third wire to hook it up, and I would never use that anyway. That's just begging to get pulled over and get a ticket. That's not why I got them. I just got them for the lows and highs because I figured they put out a lot more light put than these, light output. And my son was pretty anxious to get these in his El Camino, but there's a problem. Let me show you guys. The problem is with Fitment. You can see how this bulb is designed. See the shape? Look at this one. Now you might be saying, well, this one's shallower. It should fit in the headlight buckets just fine, right? Well, unfortunately, no. Here's the problem right here. See, these are what locates them, these tabs here in your headlight buckets. But you see how this is shaped like this. This comes out. There is no way this will fit in the headlight buckets. This actually protrudes about 3/4 of an inch out. There's no way to possibly make it fit in there. See the difference right here. So whichever company manufactured these obviously manufactured them wrong, because there's no way these are going to fit in your standard headlight bucket like you're going to find in, in this instance, a GM, G-body vehicle. I'm sure they're all the same. If you had a 79 through 86 Ford Mustang with the 4 headlights, or a Camaro, or probably like a Chrysler vehicle. It doesn't matter what it is. They're all made to fit these, not this. So I don't know what this is going to fit, but it's manufactured wrong. So if you guys are going to buy any of these, I would strongly recommend you look at the pictures really well and make sure it at least has the same shape. I'm not saying it has to be glass. Of course, it's going to be this aluminum material and it's going to have fins for cooling. Just make sure it has this, what is this, concave, convex, whatever shape. This will not work. With that said, I'm going to return these because I can't use them. But I'm going to do a comparison against both of these so we can see the difference with the light output and the beam pattern. So stand by and we'll do that. Real simple setup, fully charged battery. I'm going to set them there and we're going to check them out against the garage door. So stand by. Okay, here's the sealed beam. This is the low beam. I'm going to film from the same angle. There's a low beam, sealed beam. Stand by. Okay, here we are. The sealed beam. This is the high beam. Stand by. Okay, folks, we have the LED hooked up. This should be the low beam right here. In my opinion, it puts out a lot more light. It just wasn't made correctly, so it didn't fit in the housing. Stand by and we'll do the high beam. Okay, folks, I might have this one hooked up backwards. I thought the other one was the low beam. I thought this one was the high beam. I'm really not sure. But you can definitely see the difference. It does have a really clean beam pattern. It's a lot brighter than the halogen, in my opinion. So don't believe everything you read from Headlight Revolution about these LEDs being junk. They actually are brighter and they put out great light. Just in this specific instance, the housing was manufactured incorrectly. Now I've turned the radio on in the background to demonstrate one problem with some LEDs. Not all of them, but some. Hopefully you can hear the radio in the background. I'm going to hook power up and listen to the radio. Can you guys hear it get all staticky? I'm going to set my phone by the radio.
Of the power
Alright folks, I'm going to leave my phone here for a second. It's already a little staticky, but watch what happens when I turn the light
not a
on.
millimeter of it. So you go, why did the environmental...
I'm going to turn the light on now. Turning it off.
I'm not sure of the current status, but I saw recently with the
Off.
said, well, maybe nuke isn't so bad after all because it doesn't emit.
So in my opinion, these put out way more light. You guys can see it for yourself. I think they're a way better light output. It's going to light the light up a lot better. They had a clean pattern. You're not going to blind everybody. The only problem is, like I say, the damn things were manufactured incorrectly, this specific one. I'm sure if I got a different style and I paid attention to the picture, because I have been, some of them are made differently, I'm sure I would have been totally happy with them. The light output's phenomenal. Just made incorrectly. The one thing is, though, if you've got a nice car audio system you like listening to, or if you're into the CB radio like I am, if you like listening to AM stations, like maybe you try to pull an AM talk show or something, these are just going to wreak havoc. The ones in my Jeep don't do that. They may be a better quality one, I don't know. These ones here, they emit absolutely no static whatsoever. And my last Jeep, I had these in my TJ, they emitted absolutely no static either. This particular one, though, it throws static everywhere, RFI. So you can probably get around that with some ferrite beads, possibly. No guarantee, I don't know. I don't think you should have to do it. I think it should be a better circuit, it should be a clean circuit so it doesn't wreak havoc on the other electronics. But it is what it is. I've tried to do the fairest comparison I possibly could. I think it's good light output. I think the RFI it puts out is terrible. And it doesn't matter because overall this particular one is totally worthless if you can't install it in the vehicle. Thanks for watching, folks. Hope this helps some people.